It's now 5:39 here on your Friday morning, and I'm just so excited, Alex, about the fair. Like, I think a turkey leg is definitely in my future.
Yeah, we were just looking at the turkey leg booth. They got it out. They're ready for you.
Exactly.
Coming later. Yeah. I'm really excited for just everything down there at the fair. I was at May Days on the Midway, but it's not the full thing.
It's not the same.
But yes, very excited that it's back. We got a lot going on this weekend. Obviously, we have the fair going on. We've got high school football games tonight. Mercer's in town. We've got a ton of activities and a lot of people with eyes on the forecast. So let's talk about it. Here's a live look down at the fairgrounds this morning. It is a cool morning once again down here. Our low temperatures rather are running some 8 to 10 degrees below average. Our average low is about 58 for this time of year. We're at 48 right now in Macon as well as in Gordon. Wrightsville 52 in Soperton and 45 in Eastman this morning. Nothing to speak of there on the radar picture thanks to high pressure that's located over South Carolina this morning, but this front up towards the north has its eyes on central Georgia. Not going to be bringing any rainfall with it, but it is going to bring an increase of cloud cover. So as we head through the day today, warming up very quickly. We could be talking about, a 35 to 40 degree temperature swing before all is said and done today. At 80 here by the noon hour, get into the middle 80s for the middle part of the afternoon. And then once we get into the evening tonight, here comes the cloud cover. Here comes a northerly wind. This is the first of two fronts that are actually going to roll through. The second front comes tomorrow morning. Clears out tomorrow afternoon. You can see the last bit of the clouds moving to the south there. Then once we get into Sunday, mostly clear across central Georgia in terms of the cloud cover, and then we keep that going into next week. So here we go into Monday, just a few clouds over the area. Notice no rainfall. I'm looking for some rain here on Future View because we could really use it. And once we get to about Wednesday or so, we begin picking up on some there in Mississippi, Alabama. This is another front that's going to try to work its way in, but this front is going to have some moisture on our side of it to work with, so it'll be able to produce some rainfall. I think the biggest discrepancy right now in the two models is when it comes through. It could be late Thursday or Friday. Now, yesterday we did get an update to the drought monitor. You might remember a few weeks ago, the entire state was wiped out of any abnormally dry conditions. Well, now almost 30% of the state are in abnormally dry conditions, including parts of our area, say from Twiggs, Wilkinson County up through Jasper County or so, then also down towards the south, southern Houston, down into Wilcox, over into Dodge County. So something to keep an eye on. Hopefully the rain later on this week can help. And the reason why we're seeing that on the drought monitor now is because when we look at the September rainfall, only 7 days here into October now, we did not pick up any from, say, the 12th there on in through the rest of the month. We did get a trace of rain there on the 22nd, but that technically doesn't count since we couldn't measure it. So when you add it all up, September came in 1.5 inches below average with only 2.07 inches of rain. So all of that to say, yeah, we could use the rain. 85 today, mostly sunny. It's going to be the warmest day of the week. Here's your football Friday night forecast, cooling off into the 70s tonight as sunset comes your way at about 7:11 later on this evening. Here's the 7-day forecast, 82 for Saturday, 80 for Sunday, and generally speaking, close to that each and every day next week. There's that rain chance on Thursday. As of now, I got it at 30%. Again, working on the timing, whether or not it's Thursday or Friday.